Right people, so this is the package I have been waiting for, and a special thank you to Viofo. This is our 4K Ultra dash cam. As you're aware, the problems we are having lately with people crashing into you and driving off, events where someone in front of you have even crashed. So when we started looking for a dash cam, we wanted the 4K option, we wanted the best lens we possibly can, and this one runs the Sony Starvis lens. So we know that the quality of this at night is going to be top notch. So let's go and open it up. Right people, so let's see what is in the box. We have got, first thing out, we have got a 64 gig SD card, which is really important for making sure that we store all the events. Now I have just had a quick look on the camera and it can store up to 512 gigabytes. What you get in the box is a 64 gigabyte SD card, so perfectly adequate for what we need for day to day. We have also got in here the hard wire kit that comes with this camera. So what we'll have some fuse cables, we'll have the main power lead that goes into the camera, and then we'll have that for the battery. What we've also got with this camera, which I've not seen on any other dash cam previously, we have the ability to change the voltage on the camera so that if the vehicle drops below a certain voltage, it will stop the camera from working. The reason why they do that is because if the car battery is naturally draining down over periods of time where it's been left, it won't make the battery go flat. So basically what I'm going to do, it does give you four options here: 11.8, 12 volts, 12.2 and 12.4 volts. I'm going to set it at 12 volts. So if it drops below 12 volts the car, it will naturally stop the camera working so that it saves your battery. So that is a very good feature, not one I've seen before. Right, so moving on to the camera. We've also got something else in here, but I will show you that straight after. This is the camera. Just undoing it, and then what we've got in the box. So this is the 4K Ultra HD Mini Dashcam, which does feature the Sony Starvis 2 image sensor. So we should get a really good picture at night. So what is in the box? And to be honest, what I love about this, everything feels quality. The camera feels quality. We've got a decent SD card, even down to the thickness of the power cables. It's not like what you would expect from the cheaper brands, which I've seen, you know, people have brought in cameras for me to fit to the vehicle, and I'm like, are you sure you want me to fit this? Whereas this is absolutely quality, even down to the fuses, the fuse holder. But have a look at this. Look at the size of that. Look at the screen on it. And the idea with this is, we've got an SD slot here on the side and the USB for the power cable. Then what we're going to do, this will be positioned up on the screen, and then this will be the camera. So what we're going to do, we'll be positioning this depending on what angle we want the vehicle to be set at. And the great thing is we can see it from the other side. So this is going to be a really good way of being able to set the camera up so we can see it. So now on to the next piece, which I think is a fantastic option. It was one of the things that led me towards this camera. In the event that the vehicle has got the camera up on there and something happens in front of you, not necessarily your vehicle in an accident, but if something happens in front of you, you want to be able to push a button and record an event so you can go back to it at a later date. Now, they thought of everything here at Viofo. They have even supplied a wireless Bluetooth remote. And the idea behind this is you can have this in the vehicle, something that's accessible. You push this button and it will record an event that's happening in front of you. I'm going to position that somewhere that can be accessible. We're going to push the button and we will record that event. So that is a massive plus for us. Otherwise, you'll be scrolling through massive amounts of data trying to work out what time this event happened. Whereas you push the button, it saves the event, you go straight back to it, you know where you are straight away. So let's have a look to see what we've got in this box. Straight away, again, like we have seen with all the other parts, 3M, quality. We also get a Panasonic battery, which again, quality. And as we look in here, the button is nice and easy. Got a 3M pad on the back. You can see there. And then we can locate that somewhere in the vehicle that is accessible. So in the event that you need to record something, you push the button, it records. The great thing is then you go on the app and you will have the event ready to download. Just a recap of what we've got the hardwire kit here. We have got the voltage adjustment here, so if the voltage drops too low, it will shut the camera down. We've got the hardwire kit here. We've got the 64GB SD card. We have got the Bluetooth remote control, and let's have a look what we've got in the box. So we have got the camera here. So what is the point of having a dash cam if it can't pick up a number plate at night? Which is why we chose the 4K HD camera that has the Sony Starvis 2s. Now this is really, really important, especially if you're going to be using it day and night, because what it will do is it will give you a crystal clear image from both day and night. With this technology, it balances very dark and very light scenarios, so it will give you clear vision at all times. And another unique feature of this camera, it does actually come with a polarized lens. Now this will help with any glare that you would get naturally from the windscreen. So it works like a pair of sunglasses. It will take that glare that we get so that the recording is perfect all the time. Now this is something that you don't normally get on any other dash cam unless you are in the high end of the market. And this is value for money considering everything that I have opened and seen. I can't wait to get this fitted. So all we're going to do with the polarized lens, if you see there, look, see that? You can see clearly it's polarized. And all we're going to do is just clip it over there, clip it over the other side, and away we go. Have a look at that. What is inside the box? So inside the box we have got a quick start guide. We have got the warning Viofo dash cam fitted on the vehicle. We have got the manual here, which to be fair is fairly self-explanatory, but what I like about the manual is, look, you've got colour pictures to help you through. And it says about obviously downloading the app, so we'll do that once we do the installation. But colour pictures, quality. We have also got, which is really interesting, these two pieces of sticky plastic. Now the idea with this is when we fit this to the windscreen and the camera fits to that, if we want to remove the camera and put it into another vehicle, we will have another piece to be able to move the camera to the next car. Something that not a lot of people have thought about, which is fantastic. And then in here, we have got the trim tool to be able to put it on and off with. We have got a 12-volt socket. We have got a 12-volt power cable. And we have also got a 12-volt power lead. So if you do not want to hardwire the camera, you can plug it into the mains via this twin USB power cable. And then in here, we have got a filtered lens for the camera. And we have got, of course, the 3M sticky pads, which in the event we need to reuse one, we have got them. But look at this. They are using 3M sticky stuff. So you can see it screams quality. I absolutely can't wait to use this product. Right, so what we've done, we've just taken a 12-volt socket with the power adapter, and I'm just going to put it in for the first time.
Recording started.
So as you can see, it's already set for 4K 30 frames per second, and it's started recording. The interesting part about this is if you are running iOS, there is a QR code for you to scan and it will take you through. Those of you who are on Android, all I've done is I've just gone into the App Store and I've just searched Viofo, and that is done. And as you can see, it has just come up. It's asking me for access to the location services. And then it will ask you to connect the camera. So we are just searching for the camera now, and that is on. See this here, this Wi-Fi button? All we're going to do is hold that for a long press.
Wi-Fi enabled.
Wi-Fi enabled. And then what we can do is we can go back to
Recording started.
the app, push continue, and there you can see it, 5G Viofo. We want to connect to that, insert the password, which is obviously the standard password, and then I'll be changing that straight after. And as you could hear, that now the Wi-Fi is connected. So this app will now be working from my phone to the camera. Now that the camera is connected to the app, when I push connect, you'll be able to see what it is I'm looking at. Look at that. It's fantastic. And the great thing about this is you can see all the recordings from the camera directly to the app. So when you do push the event button, you'll be able to come straight in here and download the event without having to scroll through loads of data to be able to retrieve it. So the great thing about this is when you go into the app and go to the settings option, you can change the resolution, the loop recording, the volume, the exposure, the HDR. You can set the time and have a timestamp, the bit rate. You can even do a time-lapse recording if you wanted to use it for that. Functions of the date, we have got boot delay, parking mode, GPS. You can have image rotate. So if you've got the image in a position that you want it the other way round, we can mirror the image. It has absolutely got everything. But the one thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be changing it to mile an hour, people. And then what I will be doing is going to the date and making sure that the format of the date is how we would have it. Date, month, year. Let's get this fitted in the car. Right, people, what we're going to do, going to get this camera fitted, and we'll be using the wife's Tiguan to have this fitted. But we are waiting for our new vehicle. So we are not going to hardwire it into this vehicle. We're hardwiring it into the new vehicle. So what we're going to use the 12-volt accessory, and we're going to run the cable round so we can use the camera for now. So what we're going to be using is this 12-volt socket, which comes in the box, which is a twin power cable. All we're going to do, stick it in the hole, like so. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to run it round the edge. Just make sure that no one can kick it with their feet when they come in. Is we're going to stick it up into here. I'm going to run it all the way along here. And then we're going to run the cable up the side, up here. And then we've got the power cable for where we're going to be positioning the camera, which is just up here. This is the film that goes onto the windscreen first, and then you will attach the camera to it. Great thing about that is we have actually got two in the box. So when my wife gets her new car, we'll be able to transfer this camera across. But it does say in here, number one, please peel off the mask before application. So we'll peel that first, attach it to the windscreen. And then the second part is peel this off after application. So we'll do that straight after. I'm just going to peel that off. Just like that, and that is just the film. I'm going to have it that way around so I can get hold of it. Like so. And all we're going to do is just take out any air bubbles with an old card, just like that. And then once that is done, we're just going to peel the second piece off, like so. So it becomes invisible. And then all we're going to do, we're just going to remove that. But have a look at that. That is the sticky film on here. It's absolutely invisible. You would never know that that was there. So now we are going to fit there. Now that the camera is fitted, we are going to put the power on, and then we should hear the camera tell me it's working. There we go. As you can see,
Recording started.
You can see there on the screen that it's recorded. And now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go on my phone onto the Viofo Dashcam app. I'm going to connect to the camera and it will say searching for the camera. You need to make sure that the camera is on, and then what it will do, you can push the button up here where it says Wi-Fi. So if you hold the Wi-Fi button,
Wi-Fi enabled.
and it will say Wi-Fi enabled, then you can see exactly what the camera is doing. So for anybody who wants to use the remote so you can store any event that happens in front of you, all you need to do is take it out of the box, pull the plastic piece out, and then all you need to do is hold the button for 3 seconds, and then that will turn blue, and then when you want to use it, and that then stores on the SD card, so you don't have to scroll through the entire contents, and it will be protected. That is the button now fitted, so the wife can literally just push the button in the event that we need to use it. So let's just show you what we've got. So the camera will turn on with the power, as you can see up here. And then in the event that we need to save an event that's happened in front of us, the wife can literally just push the button. And then when you look up here, it will say
Video protected.
video protected. So a massive shout out to the guys at Viofo. They have literally thought of everything. And that is the Viofo A119M Pro fitted. Now, we have, thanks to the guys over at Viofo, got some discounts for you in the link below, and that will entitle you to a Christmas discount on this camera. And you know, people, I would not use this if I didn't think it was any good. Now, put a link in the description below. If you like the videos, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, as always, and we will see you, if we don't, have a Merry Christmas, on the next one.